So for the final example this week, we're going to go over Assignment 6, Example 8.5. The nice thing about this is the example data is already uploaded for you. You just need to click the link and enable editing. Don't forget to scroll up. Go ahead and highlight all your information and click Insert. And we're going to do a pivot table today. Verify that your cell addresses are correct, which this one does have the entire range, and I can tell because it's completely highlighted. And we're going to do this on a new worksheet. Press OK. Label your worksheet pivot table. Press Enter. And then there are two ways to move your data. One way is to click, and it'll automatically put your fields into these areas. Or you can click and drag, like so. I'd like to put the year in your columns, and your population. If we put it here, it automatically goes sum of population. So that's what we were looking for. If you look in your book, there's a slightly different view than what is given here, and I believe that is because we're using Office 365. So not a big deal. And if you go through this example, a lot of this is just showing you how you can manipulate this pivot table to be a little more easier to read. And after messing around with this for a few moments, I realized there are some tips and tricks on how to do it correctly. So first of all, I want to make my page a little easier to read, and this column labels, column and row labels are a little confusing when you're looking at this. And they have here region and year instead of those labels. So I want to do that. If it won't let you delete this name tag, go to Format Cells, go to Protection, and Undo Locked. And then you should be able to label this to whatever you desire. In this particular case, we're going to put year. Over here, we're going to put region. Like to bold. It's a little easier to read. And a clearer label, like the example. Grand total would be really big. Let's put lines underneath the totals. And last but not least, let's make these look like real numbers by adding commas and getting rid of the significant figures. They look more like populations instead of decimal points. I don't like how that grand total looks like. That over there. And there you have it. That is what I am expecting out of this assignment. Please make sure that you label your second worksheet pivot table. And please make sure that your labels are clear. Edited this so that it is easier to read. And make sure that your numbers have commas and have the appropriate number of significant figures, and that's it.